Greetings to global Africans. This is King H from Southern Cameroon and Bazonia. There's an article that I saw from dailytimes.ng, and the title of the article reads, COVID-19 invests more in science, less in religion. Mrs. Akeredolu urges Nigerians. And Mrs. Akeredolu is correct. Invest more in science and less in religion. Religion is spiritual. You don't have to necessarily go to church or go to the mosque to pray to God. You could do that at home. You could do that anywhere. So there's no point in pouring so much money on buildings than in science. And she's right. She's been practical. Since the inception of mankind in this world, there have always been illnesses, and there will always be new illnesses or new diseases that will come up, like the COVID-19 that is killing so many people globally. Africans, Nigerians, as well as Africans in general, the government of Africa, the people of Africa must put more money in science so that we can treat the illnesses like malaria, typhoid, all types of diseases, including new diseases like COVID-19. But many people were bashing, many Christians were bashing her because she made this statement. Wife of Ondo State Governor, Mrs. Betty Akeredolu, has stressed the need for Nigeria and Nigerians to set their priorities right by investing more in science and less in religion. Africa in general must invest more in science so that the illnesses, the diseases that are there can be cured, and the disease that will come forward, because this is a new disease, and there'll be many new diseases that will need cure. And the only way to cure those illnesses is when the people in Africa, the people in Nigeria, the people in South Africa, the people in all the 54 states in Africa put the money together, the funds together to do the research for all the illnesses that are here and all the illnesses that's going to come in the future, without which more people will just die and die. Africa must change the mindset when it comes to science. Science is as important as religion, even more important than religion. Religion is a belief system. You believe that you're going to cure from COVID-19, but before that is going to happen, a lot of people are going to die. Before the cure for COVID-19 is going to come up, many people are going to die. It's glaring that the foreign religions over which we are killing ourselves in Nigeria have failed the world in this season of enemy, and only science can save mankind. Religion in Africa is bad. Christian, Muslim, it doesn't matter. Muslims are killing Christians. Christians have to fight the Muslims. Black people are killing each other. On religion, that was never theirs in the first place. On religion, that were used to colonize. And when you think of colonization, what happened? Many African people were killed by the colonizers. And you're using the religion that they brought to you to kill other Africans. You're even 10 times worse than the colonizers because you're killing each other for a religion that is not yours. The colonizers, Arabs came in, brought in the Muslim faith or the Muslim religion or the Arab religion, and killed so many Africans. Europeans came in with Christianity, killed so many Africans. Till today, Africans are killing each other based on religion. Religion in Africa. It's not good at all. It's evil. Religion in Africa, being Christian, being Muslim, being whatever faith you believe in, has contributed to so much death of African people. And that's the truth, whether you accept it or not. That's just the truth. Science saves lives. Africans must be more pragmatic in doing things. Science saves life, not religion. Religion kills people. That's the work of religion. Kill people and control people. It's a system that has been put in place to control the mindset of people. When you challenge religious people based on science, they act, their emotion comes out, their anger and frustration comes out. But there are many people dying in the world, so far as to count since the COVID-19 came forward or started. More than 21,000 people have died, and more people are going to die. But only science can provide the cure to healing COVID-19. And in order for that to happen, the people of Africa, the people in Nigeria, the people in South Africa, the people in Mozambique, the people in all the 54 countries in Africa, in Cameroon, in Amazonia, must have to put the funds needed to do the research so that the cure, you could pray to your God, but in praying in your God, action is needed. So that if the prayer doesn't work well, science works. Instead, coronavirus has humbled the world's religions, and Nigerians who live depend on praying and fasting for miracles to happen in this digital world of science and technology. To tell the truth, science or technology in a way is a new God. It gives man the opportunity to be the master of his own faith. Many more new diseases are going to come forward, are going to spring forward. The remedy to that is science and technology, research, medical research that will provide a cure for any new diseases. You could pray to your God. As a matter of fact, this is my belief. I cannot prove that God exists, nor can I disprove that God does not exist. So, since I cannot prove that God exists, nor can I disprove that God does not exist, because God is a belief. You just believe. There's no way to prove that God exists. But science can provide for the cure of many old diseases and new diseases to come. Africans must wake up to the reality of life. You cannot pray for the illnesses to go away, because new other illnesses will come forward. New diseases will come forward. And the only way to make sure that we can control and deal with those diseases is science and technology, with research, medical research. When I said that, I was more than convinced that religion is man-made and a bastion of sexism, which has subjugated women, fostered gender inequality, stifled progressive thinking, retarded development, and invariably added little or no value to lives. I was called unprintable names. That's Africans. They all want to believe in their in religion, in Christianity, in Muslim. Guess what? The whole world is shutting down everything. It doesn't matter if you believe in God or not. Every country is shutting down their normal routines. It's in a complete shutdown. Why? Because they don't have a cure for the diseases. And people who are not prepared for what is to happen or what is to come when it comes to diseases, well, their only option is to pray to God, pray to Allah, pray to Obasi, pray to whatever religion that you believe in, hoping that there will be cure. AIDS has been ravaging people, killing so many people. The amount of people who have died from AIDS is more than how many people have died in COVID-19. But the difference is that AIDS, you can manage it with it. COVID-19, there is no fucking cure. And because there's no fucking cure, people are paranoid. They are afraid. Even the religion or God that they pray to isn't saving them from the COVID-19, because it doesn't matter who you are. When it gets you, it gets you. When it gets you, it gets you. Science. Africans must invest in science and technology. That is the truth. Use science and technology in almost everything that you do in your daily life. Computers, phones, TVs, airplanes, whatever. Hospitals. To diagnose and treat people, you use science and technology. You could say, oh, God provided the knowledge to do all these things. But why is that Africans cannot reason that in order for God to provide all this knowledge, we must create the funds and the structure needed to cure illnesses that are going to spring forward. We cannot always rely completely on religion or God when God gave us the knowledge to cure whatever needs to be cured and to provide for our lives. So Africans, it's time to wake up and see the truth. See reality what it is. You either become the master of your faith or become slaves to this so-called religion. And I, King Echu, will not bow down to no damn religion that was created by man. It was created for the benefit of man, but people are using it to control others, exploit others. Pastors, preachers, they're only about taking money from people. Even at the time when people are dying, some pastors are still going online and asking for tithes. For what? What madness? What cruelty? What devilish act? You need funds and money to help people, not God. God had never asked for money, but people have made it crystal clear that God demands for money. But who uses the money? People, not God. This is King Echu. Till next time.